Good morning. I'm standing here on the entrance to South Downs Park on Colwell Road. I'm actually about to show you a flat in Chapman Way, which is in the middle of your screen there. It's actually that rather impressive flat with those full-length windows on the first floor. If you don't know, this is South Downs Park, which is the old St Francis Hospital. I've started the video here just to give you a pretty good idea of where you are. But to get to that flat, you have to drive into South Downs Park, turn left, first left into Chapman Way. I'm going to walk in actually on foot off the pavement here. This is Colwell Road, so that follows down to the Wivelsfield Road there and comes out up by the hospital on the Lewis Road. You're opposite Colwell Gardens, and just down there, literally if you walked in a straight line, there's an alleyway that cuts into Kent's Road, and that is your shortcut to the town centre. If you want to walk to the station from here, it's a 1.3 mile walk, but there is a bus stop literally 50 yards long on the right. So this is a pedestrian access in, as I mentioned. You come in by car, and actually you've got the parking space, that one in between the gap there, which is parking space number 29. And the flat I mentioned, it is this first floor. So see these, just make a note, these fabulous windows. So this flat, probably one of the best flats in the building. It's the end of the building. So you've got these two great big windows, one on the landing, one in the main bedroom, second bedroom. And obviously the other end, on the corner, you've got the living room, and the other bedroom's got these fab windows. So it's a really nice flat. If you're looking for a nice two-bedroom flat up here by the hospital, this is probably one of the more interesting ones you're going to see, or certainly got a bit of wow factor about it. Now the block is entered by a secure entry system. I've wedged a stick in the door so we can walk straight in. There you go, that worked well. Close that door quietly. And here we are. Now the building, this was all built by Charles Church developers back in 2011. And they've built some really nice flats. They're quite generous in proportion as well. And you'll see as we go round, everything has been really well designed. But Charles Church, they don't really exist anymore. They're part of the Persimmon Group, but they were one of the best builders we had. So, come inside. One thing I do like, look at this. This entrance hall, that could be as easily, could be used as a home office. If you could have a small desk against that window with that lovely long window there, it's quite nice. You've got two great big cupboards. I won't go too deep, but a great big deep cupboard there. If you had a bicycle, you could put that in there. There's another one. Look here, another huge cupboard. This flat doesn't have an ensuite bathroom, but if it did, it would have probably been in that cupboard. And while we're on the subject of bathrooms, let's just show you the bathroom there. Absolutely spotless. It's had all the tiling replaced with these fantastic solid panels, so you don't have to clean them so much, but a great big bathroom there. So remember that. Now, let's go round in order. Front bedroom. This is the second bedroom. So this isn't as big as the other one, but it is still a whopper. Great big double bed. As you can see, they've got the desk at home. And these are these windows I'm talking about. Just really lovely. And it is absolutely spotless. It is ready to move into. Second bed, or main bedroom. Look at that. They've done some really quite nice. I don't know if that's wallpaper or no, it is actually wallpaper. I was optical illusion. I thought that was this sort of paneling on the wall, but it isn't. But how nice is this? And you've got a double wardrobe in this one, so lots of storage. It's one of the windows overlooking the front. Now this is west facing this side, so you've got a triple aspect. You've got the sun in the morning. I'm here mid-morning, north on the other end, and then this side is west. So this gets all the evening sun this side. And you can imagine in the winter, when there's no leaves on the trees, it's going to be even brighter in here. And then the lounge. Who wouldn't be unhappy with that lounge with, again, these great big windows. So west and north facing this side. And then you've got a really nice kitchen. So it's got a built-in oven and hob. Everything else is freestanding. Boiler's in the cupboard there, and it's even got a little window that side. So there you go, that is the flat. It's on a lease, so it's 125 years from 2011. The service charge, I believe, is about £1,700 per year. At the moment, they've all been paying in for the last 2 years into an extra fund to cover all the outside decoration. So outside decoration, redecoration of the hallways, and replacement of all the carpets in the hallways, which is I think about something around £3,000. The final payment is in January, and our client is going to pay for that. So you haven't got any of those extra costs. Basically, the reason they've had to pay an extra charge is they didn't really have enough in the sinking fund to cover all these costs. So that is all done now. And the ground rent, I believe, is £300 a year, which goes up by £100 every 10 years. So you've got all the information you need. The correct information will be on our sales particulars, so do check them out. So there you go. That is 29 Chapman Way. It's a 2-bedroom flat over on the southern side of town. You can walk into town. The hospital is virtually next door. And that is your parking space outside your window. Hope you found that helpful. Any questions, give us a call. And if you are looking seriously, please subscribe to this video channel on YouTube. It's absolutely free to you. It's free to us. And we put our properties on here before they're on Rightmove. Thanks for watching.